Speaking of Nip, I was on your Instagram. I seen you telling the story about how you linked in with Joe Moses.
Yeah.
Like right when it got to the good part, it cut off though. Like I didn't get to see the interview though. But I didn't get the full scale of the story. Won't you let us know, how you put that together for the people who may not have seen it?
Yeah, just a regular day. Joey wanted to do a song with Nip. So I'm like, okay, cool. It just so happened that I was gonna be with Nip the next day. So what I did was went to Joey's studio first, chopped it up. I'm like, man, I'm finna go to his hood right now. I guarantee I'll bring him back, like for sure. So I go, I do what you're supposed to do first. A nigga Draws is over there. But y'all know who Draws is, that's Big U. So I'm like, hey, yo, Joe Moses from VNG want to do a song with Nip. But I'm going to ask you first, because I know that's Westside Gang Bang politics. I'm just a nigga in the middle that know both sides. I'm like, but, that'll be big for the city. He ain't even like second guess. He like, oh, for sure, because we not knowing that he used to mess with Joe Moses' daddy back in the day. Rest in peace, Big Joe Bucket. That was um, from VNG as well. So him and Big U already had a relationship. So it was already cool. Like that shit probably was gonna happen whether I did it or not.
Yeah.
I just made it happen faster. So I take Nip over there before we get out the car. He like, "Hey, you sure these niggas ain't from the trip?" I'm like, nah, bro, these niggas is fans. And that's no disrespect to niggas. Niggas, we be having pride. Like, bro, if you're a fan of a nigga, you're a fan, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's good. But, man, we got this testosterone pride shit going on. You don't want to be called a fan. But I'm like, bro, it's cool. You're a fan. If you like this nigga music, you like it.
Right.
So I'm like, bro, they fans, bro. But I wasn't disrespectful. I'm just trying to tell them, like, it ain't even like that. Like, it is what it is in the streets with y'all hood. But them niggas fuck with you. So we go in. It's like an awkward silence. Of course, him and Joe Moses embrace each other because that's the connection. It's a studio full of Don Moves and that motherfucker too. Coors is there. Um, Jacasso, rest in peace. He was a dope producer. He was there. Coors is another producer. Him and Jacasso worked on the Toot and the Booted beat, YG back in the day.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, man, it was a lot of people in there, but it was most definitely a studio session full of Domos. So Nip going there and he do this shit. He used to love making that reference about the, chain on my neck fat, the S on my hat, neighborhood. I rep that. I look like, oh, this nigga, man. Why would he do that here? He walked out the booth. Everybody just looking. I'm like, damn, it's gonna go up. Niggas was like, yeah, blood, that shit was hard, blood, that shit's bracket. I was like, oh shit.
You're like, whoo.
Yeah. So then I'm really looking at that nigga like, yeah, nigga, I told you, nigga, it's all good. Nigga, I told you, you had to come over here. We leave, they chop it up, exchange numbers, all that, make the connection. We leave, we laugh about it all the way back to his neighborhood. And there was a song called Flags Up. We could never get the video done because it was just hard. It was already cool that we got the song done, but it was just hard to keep niggas from like keeping their hands down and making distant gestures because that's
so
just
natural.
it's
Yeah,
natural.
yeah. Once the music come on, the nigga.
So then the video never happened. But I was so happy that the relationship was good. You know what I mean? Because after that, y'all see how, Nip brought Joe Moses out. You know what I mean? Joe Moses brought Nip out on certain shows and all that was all good. And everybody always looked at it like, man, you hooked them up. Why they did? I said, bro, I wasn't inconsistent. It was no reason for a nigga to bring me out. Why? Because I'm the homie. I ain't had no music out like that. These niggas had records on the radio and big records in the streets. But, I just felt good about like, I did that. I helped do that. So I'm gonna ever be a part of history by doing that. So I look at it like that. And I did it because it was genuine. I ain't want no recognition from it. But niggas be wanting to know how they met. So now that I know that's my time, it's a lot of shit that niggas don't know that I'm behind because they just don't know. But I'm starting to, let it out now.
Yeah, and they got to put that out there. That's some exclusive shit. Man, dude, y'all got footage of that? That would have been like some legendary footage.
That's why I hate that we couldn't get the video. You know what I mean? I hate that we couldn't get the
like
video.
That studio session that y'all walking in, he laying that verse and walking out, and you like,
so this the days of social media now. So now anything you do, you got your phone out. You don't want to miss a moment. We wasn't like that back then.
Nigga just embracing the moment.
Yeah, we just embracing the moment. We didn't think to always have a cameraman or none of that. It was just like we in the moment. Now you be like, oh, who coming? All right, make sure you got the cameraman. All right, make sure your phones is out. So it's just, times change.
Shout out Joe Moses, man.